Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing. But now let's talk about Solana. What really is happening with the price of Solana right now, and where we could see the price going as we do go further into the month of November. So basically, today morning we've seen a little bit of a retracement within the price of Bitcoin, which is causing the price of Solana to obviously react. If you watch my update this morning regarding Solana, I projected that we could see BTC retesting that support line, which I will get into a little later on. So let's waste no more time and talk about it. So if we're looking at Solana on the daily time frame, down about 5.6% on the daily time frame. The price is currently sitting at for Solana right now up at $54.37, down 5.6% over the past 24 hours as mentioned in USD comparative, also down 4.2% in Bitcoin comparative over the past 24 hours. Looking at its market cap, $22.9 billion. And the 24-hour trading volume currently sitting at $3 billion, which is great to see. So why did the price of Solana see a retracement? But before we get into the price and all that stuff, I want to share this with you guys because today we saw a fake news once again come out regarding this entire ETF mania. This ETF thing is getting honestly out of hand at this point. It seems like if there's no ETF, there is no bullish momentum within the space, and people are kind of in a way getting brainwashed, if you know what I mean. It does not mean that we need this ETF to survive. Of course, the entire hype factor that's behind this ETF is important as far as bull market is concerned. If this ETF were to be approved, BlackRock obviously is projecting that this ETF could be approved sometime in the next 2 to 3 months, and if that were to happen, we will see the biggest bull market, because this changes the entire environment for the cryptocurrency market. But you don't necessarily need the ETF to have a bull market. The Bitcoin halving is still coming up. We're still going to see that retail interest coming in. It's part of the cycle, and overall people thought that the history is not repeating itself. But if you're really monitoring the cryptocurrency markets, history definitely is repeating itself. So these are some factors people tend to forget. But today some news came out that BlackRock has filed for an XRP ETF, and that took the price of XRP. If you watch my update at that time, literally live at that time, XRP jumped up about 13% in a day. But guess what? The news was fake. So this is getting kind of out of hand. But that does not mean, listen to me, that does not mean BlackRock is not going to come out and start supporting other crypto assets. Only Bitcoin and Ethereum as of now, but who knows what the future holds. So you guys can see, this is what I said. This is exactly what I tell my viewers to stay away from the futures trading. Massive amounts of longs get liquidated due to fake news regarding XRP ETF news. Could this fake news really come to be true? So basically, you guys can see this for yourself. We saw this massive spike in XRP, but massive dump right off the bat when people found out it was fake news. And anyone that longed later on got completely wrecked. And this is another example as to why I tell my viewers to absolutely stay away from leverage and futures trading. But now let's take a look at Solana's price, see what is happening, and of course what we could be expecting as we do go further into this week ahead of us. So let's give it a refresh live and go from there. Okay, so before I get into this, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So basically, you can see the price of Solana made its way down to $51, and this is quite impressive. And if you watch my update just earlier today, I said there's a strong chance that we could be seeing Solana retesting this $48.60 if Bitcoin sees a retracement. We did see the price fall down, but really never managed to bounce back to this massive level of support, and that still shows the momentum is still there. Because now, if I'm showing you guys this green candle that we're seeing happening within the charts, if I were to bring out the measuring tool, if you picked up some Solana at this $51 range, you're up about 6.2%. So Solana is rebounding really quick, and I expect once this dip is out of the way, I'm thinking Solana is going to hit a new yearly high. Momentum is still there, but you can't make this up for Bitcoin, guys. I literally spoke about this earlier this morning. I said, there's a strong chance that we could be making our way down to this 36,200 support line, especially if I were to bring out the hourly time frame. It makes more sense that way. So you guys can see this for yourself. Once we lost this 36,600 support line, pretty much the next level of support is at this 36,200, and you can't make this up right now. We saw the price of Bitcoin literally touch this level of support and seen a little bit of a bounce. So the support is playing out. Solana is obviously reacting to this bounce that we're seeing within the price of BTC, which is of course great to see. Could we make our ways back into the 78.6 Fibonacci retracement level in the next few hours? If I were to bring out the measuring tool, that's just a move of about another 10%. So we honestly could, if Bitcoin were to bounce back up towards the upside. Of course, we do tend to see a lot of manipulation across the board, and I think the news, the fake news about the XRP ETF also could be a factor as to why we did see this bearish momentum come in, because again, guys, remember, XRP is one of the biggest asset class in the crypto space, but of course manipulation occurs on a day-to-day basis in the crypto space. So we need to keep all these factors in mind. And speaking about Solana, anyone that is saying, this is it for Solana, this is absolutely it, no more price movement towards the upside, the bull market is all over. And I actually surprisingly seen these comments come in. I'm sure you guys are pretty shocked at that, because people tend to forget how well this asset class is performing pretty much since the beginning of the month. Let's go November 1st. November 1st, Solana was trading at $32.06. We saw the price literally double in a month's time. And, it hasn't even been 2 weeks since this month has started. So that should really give you a better understanding as to how fast this momentum is building up. People are really excited about Solana. And as projected in my previous updates, a massive meme coin season to play out for Solana. And we're already starting to see that play out. Seeing a lot of people discussing that, certain XYZ coins are blowing up here and there. And that was coming. I saw that coming way before people even started discussing about that. So that is quite interesting to me. The future of Solana, in my opinion, is really bright, and I'm sure a lot of people are starting to realize what Solana is really here to do. As far as institutions are concerned, we might see institutional interest flowing in. In the last bull cycle, institutional interest was definitely there, but as far as the ETF, I think that is a long shot, but you can never write things off in the crypto space. You can never write this off. Never know what BlackRock could come out and say, or Grayscale, because we already have a Grayscale trust. So never know with that. But as far as the price is concerned, pay very close attention to BTC. If you want to, dollar cost average in at a cheaper price, there still is a chance that we could retest $48 Solana in the upcoming hours ahead of us if Bitcoin is not able to hold above this support line. But if Bitcoin bounces back up to $37,000, I think Solana is about to start heading back up to the high 50s, and of course could be possibly hitting a new yearly high in the upcoming days ahead of us as well. So things are looking great. Let me know down below what you guys personally think, and of course thank you to each and every one of you guys for killing it with the support. I will see you tomorrow. I've been Crypto ZX, and peace out.